Today I'm going over to the Universal Orlando Resort to ride Dragon Challenge for its final days of operation. Dragon Challenge closes on September 4th, so it is closing in the near future. But I'm actually having lunch right now at Four Rivers Barbecue, which is an awesome place near Orlando. And so I decided to go with a prime rib sandwich right here. Put a little barbecue sauce on there, and it looks awesome. I also got a side of mac and cheese on the side. I am now getting off I-4 for the Universal Orlando Resort, passing Volcano Bay, and I gotta say it looks spectacular. The main reason I am here today is for Dragon Challenge. I know they're closing it down soon, so we're definitely going to get our final rides on Dragon Challenge. It's nice to see that they actually updated the signage. They have Volcano Bay now listed under parking. Well, everybody, it has been quite some time since I've been to the Universal Orlando Resort. I will say I've been in Denver, Colorado for the summer, so it's been about 3 months since I've been back here. I definitely want to get my last rides in on Dragon Challenge before it kind of closes for the rest of eternity, because they are closing Dragon Challenge to make way for a expansion to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So they're just taking out Dragon Challenge. They're going to be putting in a new attraction that I think is going to be a dark ride, like maybe a combination of a dark ride and a roller coaster. We do have some new signage, and I really like the concept art here, or at least the you know, digital landscape with all of the Universal attractions. As you guys can see, Volcano Bay was added in between Universal's Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios Florida. I wanted to point out one of the new little stands here in the security hub. It's called Universal's Fresh Eats. They have some sandwiches, some you know, pastries and other snacks. Let's take a look at some of the items that they have here on display. And as you can see, they have some sandwiches over here. As I continue to walk down, you can get a fruit cup. You can also get some desserts, and here are just a select few of them. And they also have the menu board up here. As you guys can see, it's kind of like a digital screen, so digital menu board. Of course, you can also get bottled beverages as well. So, you know, it's a nice little area to get a snack before heading in the park. Oh, look, it's a UFO. Oh my gosh, are they gonna try to abduct me? What is that thing? Oh, they're like space creatures. I am now here at the entrance to City Walk. We're going to be heading directly over to Universal's Islands of Adventure. And as you guys can see here, we do have the Welcome to the Universal Orlando Resort sign.
Mom, did you video every person on Jurassic Park?
Here at the entrance to Universal's Islands of Adventure, we have the Dragon Challenge logo right there engraved into this paddle. Now this area is a height check here, so it tells you if you're tall enough to ride each attraction. But we're going to see this Dragon Challenge you know, engravement removed in the near future. My best guess is that they'll just pull off this entire paddle and replace it with a new one that just has the Incredible Hulk on there. But you know, it's interesting. They're gonna be down 2 coasters, so we may see some longer lines for Incredible Hulk while they put in a new attraction. We are going to let the adventure begin, and we actually have a bunch of park maps right here. Now the park maps still do have Dragon Challenge on them, so my friend right here is actually displaying it for me, thank you. And yeah, so we do have Dragon Challenge still on the park maps. Right here we do have the Incredible Hulk coaster, and I definitely want to get some rides on that today. I've missed the coaster and its soundtrack, so it will be nice to get, you know, a few more rides on that one. I am now walking towards the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and as you guys can see, we have Dragon Challenge right here. It's not going to look like this for long. It is very unfortunate that they do not duel Dragon Challenge anymore. It was formerly known as Dueling Dragons at one point. However, now it does operate, you know, the coasters do operate separately. And I don't know if they're going to duel before they close. I know that the closing is coming up in just a few days. It will be closing officially on September 4th. So we'll have to see if they decide to do like one duel right before the attraction closes, you know, maybe on that last cycle with no riders. That would be kind of cool. And while we are in the Wizarding World, today we do have to make sure to respect the spell limits.
Well, they always ask you to stay for one person, but then they ask you how many people they're very nice.
Since Dragon Challenge will be taken out, and they're going to be getting started with the removal process very soon. Since they're taking it out, I want to get some off-ride footage. So I will be missing Dragon Challenge, as I mentioned earlier. You know, Dragon Challenge, phenomenal inverted coaster. But I will say that Universal is a very profitable company. They have, you know, truly changed the way we think about theme park attractions. We will see a more advanced type of attraction in terms of the software and the effects. And it will be a truly immersive dark ride. They have already made some announcements for it. So we're just gonna wait and we'll see what happens. Here's the entrance for Dragon Challenge. I will definitely miss this coaster without a doubt. So if you ask nicely, the Universal team members will actually allow you to kind of walk through the queue and get some pictures and videos. And as you guys can see, no dueling there, just separate dispatches. Here's the queue line, empty. Directly in front of the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey attraction, here in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, we actually have a construction wall, and then we also have a tarp that is set up. So we're wondering what exactly is going on, possibly some work being done for the projection show that will be taking place during the Christmas season, but we will have to see. Here is another view of the construction wall. Now it doesn't occupy a large amount of space, so I'm not sure if they will be expanding the wall in the near future, but they do have a tarp up there as well. Beside Flight of the Hippogriff, we actually have a few wooden support beams right here, or poles. Not exactly sure if that would also have some kind of association with that projection show, but it is very likely. We'll just have to wait and see. As you guys can see, we have a better look here of the castle. Very, very immersive, and it does make you feel like you are truly in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
And magic beyond all we do here. So let's start with a song that reminds us all of the fireworks seen illuminating the darkened skies above the legendary Quidditch World Cup. your favourites, shall we? Double, double toilet trouble, fire burning golden trouble, double, double toilet trouble.
It is now time to take the Hogwarts Express over to Diagon Alley or to the London King's Cross. Looks like the line for the Hogwarts Express is pretty short.
World Star Hip Hop, y'all. Here's the checkpoint.
Wow, it's our train.
World Star.
Whoa. This is amazing. Look at that light right there.
Hello, welcome aboard the Hogwarts Express. Please stay seated at all times. In case of an emergency, there's a switch under the right-hand seat that'll open the door. Hello, welcome aboard the Hogwarts Express.
What? How about this one?
It's all, just keep looking.
Are those people attached to the horses? Wow guys, that was awesome. Very, very immersive experience. Never gets old, it really doesn't, but I enjoyed that. Now we are in Diagon Alley at Universal, or almost in Diagon Alley, Universal Studios Florida. This is the queue line if you're actually boarding the train to go over to Islands of Adventure for Wizarding World, but very, very immersive. I mean, it's just so large scale, like, and everything looks so nice. I mean, wow, this place is just truly an immersive experience, gotta say. And this is King's Cross, a replica of, you know, the actual King's Cross. If you ever happen to be wondering where Diagon Alley is, you know, it can be a little bit confusing. You're in Universal Studios Florida and you're wondering, well, where is Diagon Alley? You gotta walk under this building right here, and here we go. So it is, it's a learning experience, but, you know, as you guys can see, once you walk through here, you are in Diagon Alley, and you will be able to see the fire breathing dragon. So you need a wand here to use the water fountains. Very interesting. So once you have your wand, you can do a little trick, and then the water turns on. It is very hot here in Diagon Alley, so I decided to get a water. We are now about to get on the Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. Oh, he's looking right at me. This guy doesn't look too happy. Excuse me, sirs, I need some money. Excuse me. Hello? Yeah, hi. Hey, I need some money. Sir, do you mind if I borrow those coins right there? I think he would probably kick me out if I took some change, so I'm gonna back off. Best kept secret here is the single rider queue. We're gonna go ahead and pick up our glasses and then ride the attraction. Well, this is very cool. I don't think I've ever been in here, but this is like the dark side of Harry Potter. And yeah, they have a lot of like interactive games in here. So if you purchase a wand, you can actually use it. I decided to get a butterbeer, which is a really good drink here in the Wizarding World. I did decide to get one frozen. Here's kind of a better shot of the butterbeer. Let's see. They already have some props up for Halloween Horror Nights 2017. And so right here, as you guys can see, we do have a crashed UFO. I really do like how they have it kind of themed where all the bricks are, you know, coming out. Very nicely themed. Here is the backside of the crashed UFO. Now if I start to zoom in, you should be able to see the inside. It's all made out of wood. We do have a sign here for Universal's Halloween Horror Nights, and as you guys can see, it does say "Pardon our dust." They are still transforming the park for Halloween Horror Nights. They also have a military truck here, which is actually better known as a deuce and a half. And here's another view of the crashed UFO. We have a car here as well. And here is a view of the Fast and Furious Supercharged attraction that will actually be coming in spring 2018. So not too long before its opening. I mean, we have a few more seasons to go. We gotta get through, you know, rest of fall, winter, and then in spring we will have this new attraction. And I'll do a zoom in here. We recently did see the addition of the Fast and Furious Supercharged icon right there on the building. And so we're gonna try to see if we can get a better view on the side of the actual building. Here's the building. I just showed you the side view of the building. So it's really just going to be a queue building. The actual show building for the ride should be right here. Now, we recently also saw this warehouse #1 edition on there, so they did actually add that recently. So here's a bus that's actually from the Purge, which was one of the attractions, or Halloween Horror Nights attractions from last year. And as you guys can see, it's right here. We do have some kind of platform on top of it, so I would imagine that they'll have some actors up there, maybe scaring us. I don't know. They'll be doing something. And the license plate on the bus actually has kind of a tribute to Purge. It says "A Nation Reborn." I'm not a huge fan of Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. I will say I do like how it goes through that show building right there. And here is Race Through New York, starring Jimmy Fallon. I don't know if I'm going to be riding it today, but I will kind of show you guys the outside. I haven't been on it since the opening. I did decide I'm going to do it. This is literally the second time I'm riding this. I've only ridden it once, and that's it. Like, I literally haven't ridden it since the opening. So I am now inside the queue line, and you will notice that, you know, the color up there is blue, as well as the color over here on the peacock feather. And so that is because they give you out little tickets, and according to your color you will go upstairs. So we're not ready yet. Our color is red. As you guys can see, we have many different color coordinated tickets here. How it works is a different group is assigned to a different color, and so they'll send in a number of guests, and those guests will be standing in that particular area. Well, we are now ready to go on upstairs. So just wanted to show you guys this area. Some of the different hosts for The Tonight Show have their kind of like own separate window. Here's Jimmy Fallon. He's, you know, the present Tonight Show host. I am now on the top floor for the Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon attraction here at Universal Studios Florida. And as I do a zoom in here, you guys get to see the logo. Looks awesome, but I really do like the look of the second floor. They actually have some interactive games, and then they have a live performance that we will show you guys in just a moment. Hey, how you doing? Hashtag the panda. So here's a look at the interactive games that they have. So they actually have like a giant screen here, and you can actually play, you know, on the interactive games. So looks like we have 4 main games. There might be some more. They might, you know, change some things out. They all involve Jimmy Fallon. So obviously in this game you have to match the cards, and you get points for each match. We're gonna pick up our glasses here. There's Jimmy Fallon. Now, some people don't like this attraction for some particular reason. I think it's just because it's another screen-based ride. Hey! There we go.
It's really good.
Oh yeah, theater's gonna be yeah, no, I didn't. They were southbound. Yeah, it still is.
From Studio 6B in Rockefeller Center in the heart of New York City, it's The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Hey, hey, hey. Tonight join Jimmy and his guests, you, and featuring the legendary Roots Crew. Universal Studios! Welcome to The Tonight Show. You're here, you made it. This is the place to be. I'm your host, Jimmy Fallon, and this is the race through New York. I have to tell you about some very important safety precautions. But I don't want to talk about them, that's boring. I want to rap about them. Do you know what I'm saying, Tree?
Yeah, Jimmy, I think you're saying you want me to rap the race through New York safety precautions.
That's right, Roots, give me a beat!
Or your blood pressure's abnormal, I'm sorry, this simply isn't a suitable ride for you. It's risky business if you're prone to dizziness or any type of motion sickness. No videos, photos, recordings, going social is allowed. I hope I'm speaking loud and clear enough. You getting this? You definitely should sit this one out. I have to say to you, if you have recent surgery or a condition that's aggravatable by this racing adventure, it's unsafe if you enter. Refraining is the simplest way to avoid being injured. If you're lucky enough to be allowed to take this ride, your arms, legs, heads, and hands must remain inside. Not to mention your feet. And keep your loose article safely stored beneath the seat. Information complete.
Oh! That is how you do it, Tariq and the Roots, everybody! That is how you do it right there. I'm gonna take a quick break while you head into the studio. I'm gonna see you in a bit.
We're about to do it. Race through New York, starring Jimmy Fallon.
All the way down your road.
So they actually have two showrooms, and you guys can see, got one right there, and we have the other one right here. Now, they also have a family room, so if you are not riding and you want to wait for your family, you can actually wait right here. This is the gift shop. They have many different products in here. It is drizzling a little bit, so all of the major outdoor rides and attractions are closed due to inclement weather. I like the way the lighting looks on the Comcast building. So I'm actually now here in the Universal prop shop. I actually found something from Universal's Halloween Horror Nights 23, which is actually very interesting, that it still hasn't sold. Look, it's still here. I'm not quite sure why, but let's see what the price is. What they're asking for. $200. Not too bad. Looks like they have a whole section dedicated to some of the Mardi Gras props. I was actually thinking about getting this. Of course, this is not an actual cup. It's themed to look like it's filled and everything. Looks pretty cool though. Here's a zoom in of the lighting on Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. You can definitely see it a little bit better since it's overcast. And yeah, I do like the lighting on there.
Yeah, those are on there and they just print them out.
And here is a shot of many of the different Universal annual passes that you can actually own. And this is the one I have right here. So all of these here on the left side are 3 park passes. These are 2 park passes. And so obviously you have different, tiers. These would be the 2 basic, and then these would be the 2 top tier passes. And so, I mean, obviously, many of the passes have different prices, and you can always look online to see the different benefits. Now, I know this pass includes the 3 parks, And so that is Universal's Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios Florida, and Volcano Bay. And obviously with 8 different types of passes, it's a major question, like which one should you get? And people always ask me that question. It's really up to you, depending on which pass you want to get and, you know, how often you'll come to the park. The awesome team members on the inside actually gave me a few of these cool magnets. Now, the other ones I have the old logo on it, so these ones have the updated Universal Orlando Resort logo. These are awesome, and I love these Universal Annual Pass magnets. Here's an interesting thing, they actually still have Jaws merchandise at Universal Studios Florida, even though the attraction is long gone. The Universal Globe is now moving again. For a short while, it was actually stationary. Here's another view of the Universal Globe, of course. We're gonna be leaving, and just wanted to also show you guys that they have this new Volcano Bay advertisement here, and it says, "Float on over." Love that. So I am now leaving the Universal Orlando Resort, but I did want to point out a very unique advertisement for Universal's Volcano Bay water theme park. And it is actually right above one of the moving walkways here. But yeah, very nice advertisement. And I definitely think it you know, promotes the fact that it is now open and it is a new wave of theme park. Well, there's the Orlando Eye, and actually kind of made an observation. There's part of it that's just not lit up.